Nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against sinners like this girl. You don't burn me. I put an end for you. I stand for you. Whether you with or with. How you gonna cost me? You got rush me. Which I got you leave the shit. I've been multitasking, rapping and being a dad to my little kids. I've been spending on business and spending until I'm dead. I do all the smack me and I'm stuck with hell with none of you killers. You gonna lie to catch watch when I catch I'm watching from the witness. Damn, I threw tripping. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were jacking cars? Now, say you see it.
Let's give it up for the world famous chef. Testing it out.
Women's in the paddock, get my piece. I'm pushing P. Got more rounds for my beat. We don't want no peace. Got a strap, crop smack. Just a piece. Drop the dot and now we plot beside the piece. She not a lesbian. Peace, she's not a lesbian. Push P.
You see it.
I'm capital P, I write the president, count presidents. Bunch of D's on her knees, mopping down a P. She let me squeeze, and she leave, cause she keep a P. Private suite, privacy, don't push a P. Purple paint, pink, push a P, 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 yeah. Push a P, push a P, push a P, push a P, yeah. I would be, I'm paranoid. I keep it sleep, I just deep. Y'all rest on me, I ain't watching me. Push a grip, I'm pushing
Good morning, everybody. Let's give it up for the world famous Chef Tarik.
Holla at me.
He's just getting that hair ready. He's getting his hair ready. Get his hair ready.
Makeup.
Like I told Dj Nyce when I like you see them twirl, then he drop it. And we keep them to my block. And my take keep it on, he don't drop it. And he be wild and he's some hot. Told him to get busy with me. Try to run down and you can catch it. Running through these checks till I pass out. Shit, do that till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't up, get up on my trap.
You see it.
No friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers' name. They don't killing me a fact. Well, they ain't heard about me, you don't know me more than that. Yeah, I know hey, yeah. No friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers' name. They don't killing me a fact. Whoa, I was never stepping when I tried before I got. Still on everything I said and
Alright, now we can give it up for the world famous Chef Tarik.
She gon' grab a wig when she was coming out the beauty shop. Young niggas better go when she be coming with them beauty shots. In the dog bag and listening to juvenile. Rebagging when they say my head juvenile. I ain't put you down.
Hold on, the live ended. The live ended.
He said your dance is too bad.
Hold on.
Instagram cut off.
Instagram cut.
Oh, because of the swirl?
No, it's just connection.
See, it's not your fault this time. Johnson's missing.
No.
Alright, we're starting over again then.
Start the dance over again.
Hold on. Ready?
Hey, oh, oh, hey, hey, yo. That's how you know the food's supposed to be good. It's not here moving like that.
Oh man.
Is it up yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
She gon' pay the way when she was coming out the beauty shop.
We ready to go?
Yeah.
We good? Alright, we ready to go now. Hair's ready, phones are ready, DJ's ready. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new episode of Mix Up with Chef Tarik. I am your host, Chef Tarik. And y'all see who we have today? We have DJ Nyce Hitz in the building.
Going on.
How you
Good
feeling
morning,
today?
everybody. I'm great, you know. I know that there's always going to be good food when I come in. So,
Look, welcome back to the show. Second time. How you feeling about it?
feeling all right, you know. I'm used to getting up early after the first time. So.
There we go. Look, see, you're on time, unlike when franchise was here.
Yeah.
He's in the chat too.
Oh, franchise, good. Perfect time.
On time for the chat, but that ain't no show, bro.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we are making ramen today. It's going to be something different, something special. There's going to be a lot more explaining, so it's going to be a lot more to these kind of things we're going to be doing today. But we have special guests in the building today as well. We have a lot of things going on, a lot of promoting, a lot of helping each other out. That's what we're doing over here. Nyce Hitz, you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Let's get it going.
She acting like she want me to spend it. Balance, not fake it. Give me my time, you better not waste it. No way, we gon' up and go, then feel like we can wait like aiming like.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, today we are making ramen. Like I said, oodles and noodles. This is exactly what we're going to make, guys. Alright, so it's going to be quick and easy, and we're going to be out of here. No, we're not leaving. Alright, so ramen is not Chinese, so the flyer, you know, is Chinese based. Next week is Chinese New Year's. We're celebrating a little bit early, but ramen is actually a Japanese dish with many lineages, very popular dish, a very comfortable dish, especially right now because it's cold. It's definitely great time to eat as well. So what I had to actually do very early is make our broth. So right here, let's get close with it. So this is our pork broth, which I started yesterday. And what this contains is it has pork neck bones in it, which was blanched and then basically just boiled for about 3 to 4 hours. This has ginger, garlic, salt, a little bit of pepper in there as well, a little bit of chicken bouillon in there as well. But basically, the difference between broth and stock from what we've been using, stocks are basically boiled with bones, basically. So when you're making a regular stock, like how we normally do, we use the boxes, but they use bones. So you use chicken bones, you use pork bones, veal bones, basically things like that. Regular chicken stocks normally takes about 3 or 4 hours. Veal bones, 6 to 8 hours, depending on when you put it on, when you want to take it off, basically. Now broths are a little bit different. You're using the meat on the bone of the produce, and you're using the bones. So it's going to be the meat and bones together that you're going to use. And normally you don't salt your stocks, but you salt your broths. So we have a little bit of salt in here, but with our soy sauce, basically that's gonna be our salt for the day, basically. So right now we have our pan on. We're going to sear off our pork tenderloins. I'm going to show you guys this right now. So our pork tenderloins, as our broth was going yesterday, we basically just cut our broth, our pork, and we added this into our broths for about 40 minutes, just to let it cook, because this is, you know, traditional, this is how you normally would do it. If you have pork belly, you have other cuts of pork that are nice big pieces, you'll cook it for about 40-45 minutes, maybe to an hour, depending on your piece. We have pork tenderloins, so this went about 40 minutes. So we're just gonna sear this off, just to kind of get a good, skin on it, basically. And now the sauce that is actually that's actually marinating our pork basically is called a shuyon. Different types of ramen is so many different creations of it basically. So there's shuyon, which is basically soy sauce based, which will basically help season it. Miso, which is basically seasoned with miso seasoning. And then shoy, which is just seasoned with salt, which is more clean, traditional ramen basically. There's also types that are like creamy that are pretty popular in America as well. So today we're going to be doing a shoyu. So you're going to have soy sauce, we're going to have mirin, and we're going to use sake. And then we're going to have some ginger in our pot as well. And then we're going to do ginger and garlic. We'll turn our flame down on that. Now,
Are you telling me that you're too bougie for the pack of noodles?
yes, yes. But that good transition to that. You know, have you ever had traditional ramen made from any restaurants or anything?
No.
So now
I've never seen anything like really wrong with the 25-cent pack.
yeah, of course.
Why do I need to pay $5?
So of course, top ramen oodles and noodles, that's the classic, that's the hood special. Everyone has that. Now, did you always grow up on just eating top ramen and stuff like that?
I mean, yeah. When it came to especially when I hit old enough to use the stove, that's what I was going to the stove because.
Now, what's your favorite flavor though?
Chicken.
Okay, that's the only good flavor. If it's the beef one, you're trash. Shrimp is trash. It's only the chicken top ramen that we use. Let's just be honest with that.
Only Nazir eats the beef.
Exactly. Young Nas eats beef. I don't know why. That kid's weird.
Pause.
But we're gonna put our pork in our pan. Now, because our pork channels are already cooked, we just want this here. We just want it to be nice and brown on all sides. Just let the marinade just soak into the inside basically. So we're not gonna cook it for that long. We just want to get a quick sear on all sides, and we'll get it out. While that's going, we're gonna start our soft-boiled eggs. Kids, do you normally eat hard-boiled eggs?
Yeah.
So, have you had soft-boiled eggs?
No.
Soft-boiled eggs, basically, it's the same thing, but the cooking time is different. Hard-boiled eggs, you cook for 10 to 12 minutes. A good soft-boiled egg is about 6 to 7 minutes. So we have
There's no other way to know that it's done unless you just time it.
Yeah, you just gotta, you don't mention any time in it and watch it, keeping a good eye on it. And you're just gonna do the same thing, once it's done, you kind of cool it off, and then, you just peel it basically. But we have our boiling oil already, so we're gonna drop our eggs in, and that's gonna be six minutes on that. Now our sauce. We have our ginger, just roughly sliced, and we have some grated garlic. So for our shuyon sauce, we're gonna go 1 cup of soy sauce. And it's all just gonna get boiled together, so you don't have to worry about doing one step first. We'll go 1/2 cup of mirin. And now also, all these products you can get from a lot of the Asian restaurants, the Chinese restaurants, any markets. And then we'll go 1/2 cup of sake, which sake is a Japanese alcohol.
I like it.
Have you ever had sake?
No, I heard it's serious.
Oh yeah, sake is different. Get our salt. We're gonna turn our sauce on. Our sauce is gonna cook. It's gonna come up to a boil. We're gonna let that boil for about 5 to 7 minutes. And now just with our pork tenderloins, you see we have a good color on this side. So that's all we're just gonna do. We're just gonna let the marinade just do the rest of the work. Now with our broth, we can turn this off. We just want it to be hot. One thing that we don't do much of here, and I should be doing it more, is heating up our stock. Because you want your stock, you want your broth to be hot, but when you're adding it into other products. So we have our broth that is hot. I probably won't do it the next time you see me use the stock, but don't come at me, right? That's what you be. But we want to make sure that we're boiling our broth. Make sure we have something hot that we're using. We have our sauce on right now. We have our pork tenderloins just searing. We have our broth. We're also going to use in our ramen, we're going to use mushrooms. Now this is a mixed bag. We have shiitake, oysters, creminis in here. A lot of different ones. You can normally use creminis or oyster mushrooms, but you can use what kind of mushrooms you feel like, whatever you have as well. Now, look, Hitz, you haven't been here for a while, so you know, how's everything been going? You know, any gigs, any new projects you're working on?
She wants to join the live. They want to join the live.
Oh.
This is 574 574 every Thursday. I'm over there now. Okay. I've seen that you had your cook-off.
Yes.
Last time I came, there was a lot of like drunk and talk.
Yes.
You and your friend, and it looks like you came over to prevail.
That's what we do over here.
Yeah, you had home court advantage though.
I had a home court, but it's still fair, The odds wasn't stacked against me, but it wasn't stacked against me. But shout out to my brother Butcher Cook. But like I said when you said last time, I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
But look, here, he knows he still wants a rematch, and we're trying to go to Maryland for that one.
That'll be dope. If you beat him in Maryland, there's nothing you can say.
Exactly. But look.
You go over there, cook some blue crab.
There we go, see? We're gonna take our pork out. And we'll just set that aside.
DJ Maddox said you cheated.
DJ Maddox said I cheated. Wow. Yeah. What a guy. DJ Maddox was the DJ that day. And he wasn't even on my side. You see what we do over here?
Didn't you eat all your food?
Yeah. He heard, oh yeah, someone's doing lobster and I wasn't. He's like, oh yeah, I want him to win. And then he lost, and now all of a sudden I cheated. Come on.
He said he seen the DoorDash pull up in the back and he waited it.
Gonna move our sauce to the front. We're just letting our sauce just come to a boil. Just let that go for a few minutes. Throw the rest of our ginger in there. Now, we're not going to use much salt or seasonings today. A lot of that was done in our broth yesterday, and our soy sauce already has a lot of salt in it already. So this will be, in a lot of places when they make it, it depends on how much salt you like in your ramen. So then they'll add the scoops of it basically. So we're gonna have our broth, and then we're gonna add a few scoops of our sauce basically, and that will be our seasoning in our ramen. Now our pork tenderloins have a lot of seasoning just from the marinade. Our mushrooms will have a little bit of salt on it when I saute it, and our eggs they're not gonna have any seasoning to it. And then our water, of course, we always season our water. This has some salt in it as well. So the seasoning level isn't going to be as crazy high as we normally see on other shows, but there's gonna be still a lot of other flavors just from the broth, from the sauce, basically.
You got a lot of new people in the chat. You want to explain what you're doing?
Of course, of course. First of all, thank you everybody for watching Mix Up Chef Tarik on this beautiful Sunday morning. We have DJ Nyce Hitz in the building today. But today we are making ramen, not top ramen, fresh Japanese ramen style. And the style we are making is Shuyong ramen. And if there are any Asian people in the chat, if I'm saying it wrong, let me know. If I'm saying it right, let me know as well. But basically, it's just going to be, we have our pork broth, we have our soy sauce, which is called I can't remember how to say it. It's kachin or something like that. That's like the sauce, like just meaning for sauce, basically, Japanese basically. But it's going to be our soy sauce, which has mirin, sake, ginger, and garlic in it. We're going to take off our eggs. We're going to drain the water and just... We're going to run this under cold water just to cool that off. And now we're going to start our water for our ramen. Start boiling. Now, next since when you go to Chinese restaurants or any Asian restaurants, what's your go-to meal?
It depends. If I'm going to just the corner spot, I'll get like sticky chicken or something like that. But like I went to the spot on Broad Street the other day. The new sushi spot, whatever. Okay. They have I go to sushi. I like cooked, anything that's cooked. I can't do the raw sushi. Okay. But I do natural sushi like dragon rolls or something like that.
Okay, see, man, and like some sushi, I like that though. It's you don't like the roll, but
no, I can't. I can't dive all the way in. What's your go-to?
Well, we eat Chinese food literally on a regular basis every single week here. I don't know why, but like Chinese food is good, but it's like literally every week somehow. Crab ragoons is always my favorite. Shrimp fried rice is always good. Fried chicken is always good over there. Chinese restaurants.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken is different when it's from Chinese restaurants.
Maddox being annoying out here. He says, "Nice hits ear cats.
Eat cats.
Eat cats. From the Chinese place. Cat sushi."
Eats cats.
I'm leaving that alone. Because years later, something like that will come back and cancel one of them.
Yeah, see?
I'm leaving it all the way alone.
He said fry cat.
Well, see, we're gonna finally be on a television show, and they gonna be like, oh, well, you gotta get canceled because Daddy said someone eating cat over here. Come on, always something, man. God damn it.
Leave it to Matic, huh?
Exactly. But even besides, Chinese restaurants, pho, which is Vietnamese, which is fire. Dumplings are always great. Actually, preview which Chinese New Year's is next week. Next week I am making dumplings, so make sure you guys tune in for that one. That's gonna be a good episode too. Dumplings, pho, sushi, and then kimchi, Korean food. Korean food has a lot of spice into it, so I love the kimchi, the Korean fried chicken. Korean fried chicken is different too.
Oh yeah, nah, I already know.
So I'm a good fan. I also like a lot of different food, so it's something like I get to try, Asian food, Caribbean food, Italian, whatever. So I like trying different things. What's something like your favorite like cuisine or like international food that you try that you just love to eat and go to?
I don't really have a go-to. I don't even think I have a favorite food.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know. When it comes to international stuff, I don't try too many things. So, probably the furthest I go is probably like sushi. Like, and I gotta be in the mood for that,
That makes sense. That makes sense. We should guys over here. So. We're just peeling our egg right now. We're waiting for our water to boil for our noodles. Now, peeling a perfect boiled egg is always difficult. So, if it don't look perfect, do not come for me, all right?
Can't be on TikTok with the egg peeling challenge.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Matt said anything that's not vegetables is his favorite food.
Anything that doesn't have onions in it is Maddox's favorite food. Maddox such a.
Yeah, like,
What do you say?
in the mood for that cat sushi.
Man, y'all gonna get us
Yeah,
canceled.
can we get Matic out the chat, yo?
Is Junior Nas in the chat going along with it too?
No.
I was gonna say.
Andy said, are you left-handed?
Andy said, yes, I am left-handed.
Oh, I'm left-handed too.
See, lefties rule the world. Oh, you right-handed people are just weird. Y'all think y'all do something, but
Ew, imagine being right-handed.
exactly. Let them know. Say it again, Olivia. Say it a little louder. Imagine being right-handed. Say it
I'm
again.
turning this live off. I'm going home.
So our eggs we're gonna leave to the side. Our water is boiling, so now we're gonna start our noodles. Now your egg noodles. So the perfect ramen noodles, you'll have are basically something like this. They could be a little thicker, a little thinner, depending on where you get it from. But this is something that you would get from Asian markets as well. They have so many different kind of brands, varieties. They also come in fresh or they come in frozen. Either one is fine. Whatever one you prefer. But now, just like the regular package, we'll just put these in. And now these will cook. These will cook for about 2-3 minutes, and then we'll get to starting our plating for our ramen. We're just gonna turn our sauce on back here just to come up to a quick boil again.
Then you wouldn't understand why my pocket's getting best I big. What an ex didn't do, then the next guy did. Cause I don't even stick around.
Now, also I will say, pasta is originally from Asia. If you go back into a lot of history books, they were the first ones to actually create pasta. Italians modernized it and made it so popular in a lot of dishes, but Asia was the first ones to actually make it. To clear that up. But they're both still good.
Where would we be without both?
Exactly. We'd just be eating dirt and rocks still, honestly.
Andy said that's not true.
What Andy said that's not true. And what does he think? Andy, where do you think pasta was originally made from?
Please explain yourself.
Yeah.
Fun facts by Chef Tarik.
Look, the whole show is fun facts by Chef Tarik.
Andy said Italian.
No, but look, I was in Italy for 4 months. Don't tell me. I'm Italian. So.
And Haiti.
And Haiti. Oh, God. I don't know where you're getting your facts from. But.
Poor connection again. It says your live video has ended because the music.
And I was just about to hit you.
Yeah.
It won't let me on it. You're still on it? You have to it's going to catch up to you. Stay on. Keep talking.
It's just, it's Facebook to say. Facebook, yeah, Facebook.
Yeah, it just did it. Alright, here we go.
Instagram's acting up today.
We're back in.
Why is the volume like that? I don't know. It's weird.
Playing 20 seconds.
See, even when we're doing it right, I want to get this.
I've been trying to keep it, you know.
That song was fire.
It was the hottest song like in the country. That's probably why they was like, oh, get that out there.
Right?
I know, right?
Yeah, but I know, right? Yeah. Put your string
Alright. Is Instagram back up there?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're back.
Alright, you guys didn't miss anything. We're just talking trash. It's okay. But we're just draining our noodles right now. We're gonna put this back in our pot. Just for now. You don't really have to, but. Alright. So now we're gonna go ahead and pour our broth into our bowl. We're going to pour our bouillon. Now while I'm doing this, I'm also going to saute our mushrooms.
HotandAlright.com requested to join the chat.
That's us.
Oh.
Lady Redbone's about to come in too.
Got to be on here live.
Look, our special guests are trying to get on early.
Right.
That's all you're doing. We're going to take our pork. We're going to go ahead and slice this. Now, we're...
Everybody's blaming Matic.
What, for the chat?
Yes.
You know, that is a good point. You know, we said the music, but Matt's over here getting us canceled is talking about cats and stuff.
I know, right?
It is Matt's fault. So there's a specific way of actually folding your noodles. I try to attempt basically something like that. And now our soft-boiled egg.
Yeah.
That's a perfectly soft-boiled egg right there. Hitz.
I would get that wrong all the time.
We're gonna add our scallions.
He said I can't eat with them sticks. Too much work. Maddox.
Maddox, like, you better learn how to use some chopsticks.
I'm terrible.
Yeah. I thought of it too late. I forgot to get some chopsticks, so I think you're in the clear for this one.
I like that. When I was young, I had to pay a lead. Besides that, the pinstripes in the gray. The one I wore on Mondays.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here you guys have it. This is our Shoyang Ramen. Oh, hold on, we got it. We're also gonna take a shot of sake as well. Now, of course, we always got to get the picture. Alright, Hitz, we're gonna bring it over to you. Ooh. Also, you're gonna try some sake as well. Cheers. Alright, yeah, go ahead and taste. Let us know.
Definitely not from the back. You work good.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, while Nyce Hitz is eating, we're gonna bring our special guest today. Today we have Stanley from Heart and Alright.
Natasha
as well. Natasha as well. Look, now, first of all, if you guys have been living under a rock for past, like, I don't know, 10, 15 years, Hot and Alright's been all in the clubs, pictures, magazines, they've done everything, you know, from, especially with Nelson, recipes from Nelson Moore, when he started, you know, doing the air clubs and all that. I'm part of the air club too. But, you know, when it's going, Stanley took over, you know, and continued the legacy, you know, just talk about, you know, what Hot and Alright is, you know, how it's grown over the years.
Hot and Alright, let me see how we started, man. We started with the clubs, we started doing a lot of that, especially when Nelson started. So I took over, we did all the nightlife, all the clubs, all the concerts, events that's major. We used to be out there popping, and then I took it to the magazine level. And now everybody's into the metaverse, but we was the first one that actually started out here.
Okay.
We used to scan the magazine, and all the 3D augmented reality came up on your phone. So we was the first one that really actually started that. And then now it's a big thing with the metaverse and all that. And now we're into movies. So we had to keep progressing. So we just did our first feature, Pray for the Bed. Actually, we did Double Standards first, our web series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember we did that one. We did about 7 episodes. And then now we're doing movies. We just did Pray for the Bear.
Pray for the Bear.
That. Yeah, we
This
just
is my city. Pray for the bear. Like, subscribe, share, follow.
Yes, trying to put all that together. Yeah, so Lady Redbone and I, we teamed up. We did Pray for the Bear. We did our first premiere, which sold out in the theaters. This was real exciting. And we're gonna do another one, man.
Look, we was there. We was in the theaters with everybody. We was in the theaters.
Yeah.
So you know, you guys, you know, you did the first movie, which is one thing, you know, I think we gotta give credit is you guys made a movie in Rhode Island. You don't, we don't see it often. You guys made one in Providence,
During
which
the
is
pandemic.
exactly during the pandemic in Providence, which is great. You guys had a lot of commitment. You guys had a lot of people on the project, so that's really cool to you guys as well. What other projects you guys have? Any movies you guys maybe want to start doing?
Oh yeah, we can talk about your movie and all your projects. You got a lot of projects herself, and she sells a lot of merchandise and stuff like that.
I do. I'm Natasha, also known as Lady Redbone, Lady Redbone Organics. You can also follow me at redbonefootwearandapparel.com. It's on all social medias. I have a lifestyle brand. So currently right now what we've got on the website are some new Redbone Sunnies.
Disconnected again?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Facebook's on.
Okay, it's back.
Yeah, Facebook's on.
Yeah, Facebook's on. Instagram's bugging out today. All right. Keep going with Facebook. Go.
Just don't want to play his music. No music hits. We start getting disconnected.
I know, right? So with Redbone Footwear and Apparel, also the shoes that I'm wearing today, they're actually my design as well. These are also known as the Lady Redbones as well. We've got some other designs that are coming up. But going forward, talking more so about the movie, This Is My City, Pray for the Bear. We've actually received some really good news today. We're vetting out a couple of contracts for mass distribution. So we will, This Is My City, Pray for the Bear, will be coming out to you on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, on your big screen. It will be coming worldwide, everywhere, shortly. So we have a lot of new products coming out on both ends. We've got This Is My City gear as well. And we've got a lot of products from Redbone Footwear and Apparel, as well as Hot in RI and Hot in the World. So other projects we also have coming up is we've got world projects called Melanin Migration, where we'll be focusing on the indigenous people of color in each area and showing that, you know, Black people, we're not just in Africa, we are actually worldwide. So we'll be bringing that to you guys shortly as well. So there's a lot of other projects that are up and coming. We're very busy people. Get at us.
We got 2 more movies in the works. So we're going to do This Is My City, Innocence Lost. It's basically going to be about the innocent people who get caught in between like gun violence, gang violence and stuff like that. And also she got, what's the name of the movie?
Natural Born Queen.
Yeah, okay.
Set in the early civil rights movement era. So a little bit more of a heavy, dramatic film coming to you. So.
Okay. Now, I do have one question. Can we get Young Nas into one of these movies as a cameo?
Yeah, we can get Nas in there. He ain't young no more. He's not big now.
Change his name.
We need you to play the restaurant owner. So
my name was called.
Right on you.
Look at that. My name was called.
Little Nas no more. I'm a movie man.
Yeah.
Little Nas no more. We're gonna get Big Nas in there. Big Nas.
I can like, man.
We need you at the restaurant owner. We're gonna have hits as DJ event. You know, we're gonna put all that together.
Exactly, man.
We're gonna keep representing the city, yeah.
Now, let them know again. We guys can find the movie.
The movie you can catch it on thisismycitymovies.com. You can go there now because they allow us to have it up for a certain amount of time. We're gonna do another premiere. We're looking at February 11th at the Providence Place Mall, but
Showcase Cinemas,
Showcase Cinema, Providence Place Mall is what's going to do the next premiere. So we need everybody in there. Let's sell that one out too, man. Exactly. They loved us for that.
Exactly. Thank you guys for being on.
Thanks for having us.
I never put my apron on. I'm putting it on.
Every time the live gets cut off, it's something. He didn't have the apron. It was the music. Maddie talking about cats eating people. Like, God.
That's my guy.
Maddie got a swag, man.
Yeah,
it's not Maddie's fault.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our show. DJ Nyce Hitz, we appreciate you being on as always. Let them know where you're going to be at this week.
574.
574
Lounge, Pawtucket. I'll be there this Thursday. 101.1 FM tonight, 11 p.m. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tune in.
And yeah, that's about it. Hit me up, NYC, HITZ, all social media.
There we go. Yeah. And of course, we have a couple announcements ourselves. Super Bowl weekend. Stanley, you like wings? You don't eat wings? Hey, you like wings? You like wings?
You like French fries?
Alright, you like wings? Because yes, we gotta do our Super Bowl wings again this year. New flavors. We got some pretty good flavors coming at you guys. So make sure pre-orders will be going out this week. Flyer will be going out this week with our orders as well, so you guys can order that.
Go Tom Brady.
Let's go. Let's go.
Patriots aren't in it. We're not rooting for Brady. Yeah. Of course, meal preps. You guys can always order meal preps, aprons, merch. Also, February 5th, if they aren't sold out already, Big Shop True Fitness and Extreme Fitness workout. If you guys want to do step, there's tickets. The tickets might be available, but we're gonna throw that out anyway. But I will be there as well, selling our meal prep. So if you guys want to be there, check us out, see what we have going on. So make sure you guys check it out as well. I think that's it. Is that it? It's not socials. Of course, you know. Every Sunday, 11 a.m. Chef Tarik. Mix up Chef Tarik. ChefTarik.com, Instagram, Facebook, Chef Tarik 401. YouTube, follow us on YouTube, TikTok as well. We're gonna have a lot more content coming to you guys. Some new series. I'm gonna do some new series on TikTok as well. We're gonna do brand new things. So, and the podcast is coming on the way. So stay tuned for that. We got a lot of new things coming this year. New events, a lot of new different things we're gonna be throwing at you guys. So, but ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our show.
Hold on, your mom has an announcement.
Actually, we do have an announcement. We do have an announcement. The trash talk has been going on for months now. It's been going on for days.
Go.
Stevie DoorDash versus Miss A Block will be happening.
She's not ready.
She messed with Steve cooking.
Yeah. Tell him.
She messed with Steve cooking.
Date to be announced. It is going to be on YouTube. So if you are not subscribed to our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe, so you guys can get
it right now.
Exactly. Look, make sure you guys get our YouTube so you guys can watch that as well. We're gonna see if we want to go live from YouTube or we want to actually just do a regular video from YouTube. But subscribe to our YouTube. A date will be announced as soon as we set that. We might need some judges too to call this one down the middle. We can't have anybody biased over here. So
she said she's smoking on DoorDash pads.
You drinking Anaritas over here.
All right, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show. Thank you guys for watching. Hitz, if it's possible, take us out.
Can we get some Hitz music?
Oh, listen on everything that you can stream music on. Hit me up, NYCE HITZ. My project's out there, my EP.